A little rain came drifting from the sea, soft as a whisper on a sleepy day. The harbor lights reflected in the stones as silver clouds rolled slowly through the bay. The cafe windows gathered tiny drops like diamonds resting on the glass. You smiled and said the rain would not stay long, and somehow hoped it wouldn't pass. The radio was humming in the corner, a melody from long ago. The owner wiped the tables one by one, while outside everything moved slow. We sat beneath the striped awning, watching umbrellas bloom below. The world seemed smaller than a photograph, and warmer than we'll ever know. Summer rain on Harbor Street, falling gently at our feet, turning ordinary hours into something soft and sweet. Summer rain on Harbor Street, every drop a memory, floating through the afternoon like music from the sea. The clouds eventually opened into blue, sunlight spilled across the shore. The fishing boats began to shine again, brighter than they'd shined before. Children laughed and hurried back outside. The gulls returned above the pier, and in the quiet after every storm, everything felt crystal clear. The sweetest days are often small, a little rain, a little call, a little smile, a little sea, and all the joy we need. Summer rain on Harbor Street will forever stay with me, like a postcard gently folded inside memory. Rain and sunshine, side by side. There's a chair beside the window where the sunlight likes to rest. Every morning it grows golden, like an honored guest. The waiter never moves it, though many seasons pass, as if it holds 1,000 stories inside its weathered past. Sometimes I sit across from it and watch the harbor breathe, fishing boats and drifting seagulls, moving with the sea. And though the chair sits empty, it never feels alone, for memories have a way of staying long after moments have gone. A song for the empty chair by the window near the sea, for every beautiful afternoon that helped create me. A song for the empty chair, still waiting in the light, like an old friend keeping company through every passing night. The radio hums softly, the cups still gently ring, and outside life continues with all its simple things. The baker opens every morning, the fairies come and go, yet some places in the heart remain, no matter where we roam. Not every empty chair means sadness, not every silence means goodbye. Sometimes they simply hold the shape of days that passed us by. A song for the empty chair, may it always stay a quiet monument to happiness that never went away. Sunlight falls, the harbor calls. There was a kind of light that afternoon, not bright enough to steal the day, not soft enough to fade away, but somewhere beautifully between. It rested on the harbor walls, upon the roofs, the sea, the stones, and somehow every ordinary thing looked exactly where it belonged. You sat across from me in silence, the kind that never feels alone, watching shadows cross the water, while the cafe hung below. No grand occasion brought us there, no celebration, no parade, just another summer afternoon, and yet it never seemed to age. The light between the hours, the space between the days, that's where I find the best of life, in quiet little ways. The light between the hours still shines inside my mind, a gentle kind of happiness, too beautiful to define. The sea kept speaking to the shoreline in a language old and slow, and every wave arriving softly seemed to know what we didn't know. Perhaps the finest things we gather cannot be bought or planned. Perhaps they simply find us when we're willing just to stand. Years may carry us onward like boats beyond the bay, but some afternoons stay anchored long after they've sailed away. The light between the hours will never truly fade, because it lives in every moment. Love and time have made, still glowing, still warm, still here. White sails crossing lavender skies above the evening sea. The harbor lights were waking slowly as far as eyes could see. The terrace lanterns flickered softly along the waterfront cafes, and everything the sunset touched turned golden in its gaze. You wore a simple summer dress, the color of the ocean foam, and every step beside the shoreline made the harbor feel like home. The violinist near the fountain played an old familiar air, while children danced around the square without a single care. White sails and lavender skies, drifting where the daylight ends, carrying all the lovely moments we never need to mend. White sails and lavender skies, floating through the evening glow, teaching us that happiness can move beautifully slow. The stars arrived one after another, like candles in the blue, and everyone seemed quietly placed to celebrate with you. The sea reflected moonlit pathways leading out beyond the bay, but neither one of us had any wish to travel far away. Some nights ask for nothing more than a harbor, sea and sky, and someone worth remembering, standing by your side. White sails and lavender skies, may they never leave my heart, for every sunset shared with you becomes a work of art. The sails move on, the stars remain. with quiet footsteps across the harbor town. Lantern reflections on the bay dance gently up and down. The cafes glowed like little stars along the waterfront, and every breeze carried whispers of places people want. You sat beside the railing, looking toward the sea. The moon was painting silver pathways across eternity. The waiter lit another candle upon our wooden table, and for a while the world became as peaceful as a fable. Lantern reflections on the bay, shining through the night, turning every wave below into rivers made of light. Lantern reflections on the bay, floating calm and free, like the beautiful small moments life gives quietly. A distant saxophone was playing somewhere down the shore, the kind of tune that feels familiar, though you've never heard before. The stars gathered overhead like friends arriving late, and every second felt too precious to rush or calculate. The sea keeps no possessions, yet holds everything we love. Moonlight, music, memories, and stars shining above. Lantern reflections on the bay will never fade away, for every peaceful summer night still lives inside today. The lanterns glow, the waters shine, the night is kind. The old radio beside the bar played songs from another year. A velvet voice came drifting out, so warm and crystal clear. The harbor rested in the dusk, the fishing nets were tied away, and golden clouds above the bay slowly closed the day. You leaned against the window frame, watching sailboats turning home. The evening wrapped around the shore like a blanket softly thrown. A little candle on the table made your eyes gently shine, and every note upon the air seemed perfectly aligned. The old radio by the sea keeps singing our favorite tune. Every melody remembers those peaceful summer afternoons. The old radio by the sea knows every smile we share, turning ordinary moments into memories beyond compare. The accordion joined the song as twilight painted every street. Children chased the fading sunlight down the harbor's cobbled feet. The cafe owner waved goodbye to the last guests of the day, but neither one of us was ready for the evening to slip away. Some treasures don't grow old, no matter how years pass by. A voice, a song, a summer breeze beneath a Mediterranean sky. The old radio by the sea still plays inside my mind whenever I remember you. The music starts in time. The old radio by the sea will never truly fade, as long as waves return to shore and love remains this way. The song goes on, the sea rolls on. close upon the water, drifting slowly toward the shore. The afternoon was growing softer than it had ever been before. The harbor wore a coat of amber, painted by the setting sun, and every street along the coastline looked like it belonged to someone. You were sitting near the terrace with a book upon your knee. The sea breeze turned another page, like it knew where it should be. A little cafe bell was ringing as new visitors arrived, while somewhere down the narrow harbor an old accordion came alive. Golden boats at evening, floating through the fading light. Every wave becomes a memory, every lantern shines tonight. Golden boats at evening carry dreams across the bay, like all the simple joys we gather and keep along the way. The owner poured another coffee and smiled without a word. The distant cry of passing seagulls was the only sound we heard. You reached across the little table just to move my cup aside, and somehow in that tiny gesture lived a lifetime of delight. No need for grand declarations, no need for stars above. Sometimes a harbor sunset says everything of love. Golden boats at evening still sail through my heart today, where every smile and every moment never truly fades away. The harbor glows, the boats drift home. from the hillside grows, carrying oranges and sun, rolling through the harbor streets like summer had just begun. The fruit market overflowed with color, gold and amber everywhere, and every passing stranger seemed lighter in the air. You laughed and closed your eyes, breathing in the afternoon, while somewhere from a nearby balcony someone hummed an old tune. The harbor sparkled brighter somehow, the boats danced on the tide, and the whole town seemed to wander without a need to decide. The day the wind smelled like oranges, nothing special was supposed to happen, yet happiness arrived anyway, without asking permission. The day the wind smelled like oranges, the sky stretched endlessly blue, and every breeze that crossed the water seemed to carry thoughts of you. Evening slowly touched the rooftops, the scent still lingered in the streets, like a memory refusing to leave, or a song repeating softly. Sometimes joy enters quietly through an open window. The day the wind smelled like oranges still drifts through my mind, like a warm Mediterranean afternoon left behind. The wind moves on, the fragrance stays. He played beside the harbor fountain every evening just before sunset, an old guitar against his shoulder, and melodies nobody could forget. He never asked for much attention, never sang a word too loud, Yet somehow every note he borrowed found its way into the crowd. You always smiled when he started playing, as if greeting an old friend again. The sea breeze carried every chorus across the roofs and through the lane. The children danced around the fountain. The old couple slowed their pace, and for a little while the whole town seemed softer in the face. The street musician knew every love song, every story the heart could tell, songs about beginnings and forever, and quiet places where memories dwell. The street musician knew every love song, yet somehow played them all brand new, as if every melody was written on a summer night for you. When darkness settled on the harbor, he packed away the evening's sound, but the songs remained among the lanterns long after he left town. Some people leave behind recordings, others leave behind a feeling. The street musician knew every love song, and though the years have drifted through, whenever I hear a guitar near the ocean, I still think of him and you. One last chord, one last breeze. The olive tree beside the cafe had stood there longer than anyone knew. Its branches reached above the terrace, offering shade and a harbor view. Old men gathered beneath its shadow, playing cards through the afternoon, while somewhere down along the seawall a sailor softly hummed a tune. You like to sit beneath that tree when summer afternoons grew warm. The leaves would flicker in the sunlight like tiny lanterns in a storm. The waiter brought us lemon water. The sea breeze wandered through the square, and every passing hour felt lighter than hours spent elsewhere. The olive tree beside the cafe still grows inside my mind. Its roots wrap deep around the memories that time could never unwind. The olive tree beside the cafe, witness to so many years, holding laughter in its branches and sunlight in its leaves. Tourists came and seasons changed. New faces filled the promenade. Yet somehow that old olive tree refused to let the magic fade. It watched the harbor through the decades, the weddings, markets, songs and rain, and every summer it stood waiting to welcome life again. Some things don't need to travel far to leave a mark upon the soul. A tree beside a seaside cafe can somehow make us whole. The olive tree beside the cafe still shelters yesterday, and every memory beneath its shade remains with me today. The leaves still dance, the sea still shines. There was a bell above the cafe door that rang 100 times a day, announcing every sailor, every dreamer who happened to pass that way. The owner never fixed its creaking, though everyone offered to try. He said perfection wasn't needed for beautiful things to survive. Every ring became a memory faces drifting through the years, young lovers sharing afternoons, old friends trading stories and beers. The sea breeze wandered through the doorway, bringing salt and distant song, and every customer who entered felt somehow they belonged. The bell above the cafe door still echoes in my mind, calling back forgotten summers that time could never hide. The bell above the cafe door, a simple melody, marking all the little moments that became eternity. You always smiled when it would rain, and glanced toward whoever came in, as if every stranger carried a story waiting to begin. Perhaps that's why I love that place more than any place before, because life kept arriving gently through that weathered wooden door. Not every song needs violins, not every memory needs fame. Sometimes a little bell is enough to keep a moment's name. The bell above the cafe door still rings somewhere inside, whenever summer finds the sea and brings back the tide. Ring once more for yesterday. To write on little notepads while sitting by the harbor rail, thoughts that drifted through your mind like small boats carried by a sail. You'd leave them on the cafe table beside the sugar and the cream, tiny pieces of a summer day collected like a dream. One spoke of seagulls over rooftops, another of the evening breeze. One simply said the ocean looked exactly how the heart should be. No poems meant for publication, no grand philosophy to defend, just little observations you never thought would matter in the end. Summer letters never folded, still live inside my mind, like pages carried by the sea, too beautiful to leave behind. Summer letters never folded, written in sunlight and blue, the kind of words that only appear on afternoons spent with you. Years have moved like changing currents, but sometimes when the harbor glows, I remember those simple pages and everything they chose to show. The fishermen returning home, the church bells crossing through the sky, the scent of peaches in the market, and clouds drifting lazily by. The greatest stories may be hidden in things we almost overlook. A line of thought beside the water, or a note inside a book. Summer letters never folded, remain where memories stay, still floating through the harbor breeze, as clear as yesterday. The pages turn, the sea remains. Every afternoon he sat alone near the lighthouse on the hill, painting the same harbor view again and again. The sea was never quite the same, the sky changed every hour, yet he seemed convinced there was always something new worth seeing. You asked him once why he returned to the very same place every day. He smiled and pointed toward the water without saying much. Then after a while he answered, "The sea never repeats itself, and neither do we." The painter near the lighthouse taught me something true, that beauty isn't found once, it's discovered again and again. The painter near the lighthouse, with brushes worn by time, captured more than harbors, he captured life. The sun would sink behind the horizon, covering everything in gold, and still he'd add one final stroke before packing up his world. The best artists notice what others hurry past. The painter near the lighthouse still colors my memory. Whenever evening falls across the sea, the canvas fades, the view